Wonder Man, the brand new Marvel show set inside the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it's under their Spotlight banner, which is literally, basically translates to, they're in the MCU, it's in the MCU, but they're not connected, if that makes sense. Like, you don't expect Simon Williams to show up in Avengers, Doomsday, or Secret Wars. They're just people who live in the universe. They might have superpowers, they might not. There might be a couple of characters who have been in the movies, like Travis Lowry with Wonder Man. He of course showed up as the Mandarin, or the fake Mandarin, in Iron Man 3 as that big plot twist. And he also showed up in Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings when he bumped into the real Mandarin. And so you got that connection stuff. But it's not, this show's not, if you're there, if you're basically that person who's like, every show needs to lead, every movie or show now needs to lead to something, it needs to be linked to the bigger story. Well, ain't that. That's not Wonder Man. And the thing is with Wonder Man, it's a good show. It's a good show. It's not, like, amazing. Like, I'm watching it, I'm like, has maybe some pacing issues here and there, and the last 15 minutes, I wasn't that crazy about. Like the goal is, Simon Williams wants to become the new Wonder Man. And he achieves that. Spoiler alert. Wonder Man becomes Wonder Man. And it ends. That's how it should end. But they go on for a good 10 minutes. That this felt, they went nowhere with it. And it just became very unnecessary. It felt a little bit of something you could easily trim out, or just add it to episode 7, make it a 7-episode season, what have you. So, the whole concept of Wonder Man is that you got Cy Williams, who's a actor, he's a working actor. Not much, because of how much of a pain in the ass he is. He's that type of actor who wants to... He's the one who can't just say his lines. He needs to know why he's saying it. What's his motivation? Oh, I don't believe my character would say that. And, he gets fired very quickly because he's a pain in the ass because he couldn't just say his lines. So... But he finds out this opportunity for Wonder Man, which is the movie that aspired him to become an actor, where it is a Oscar-winning director is remaking Wonder Man, which was a superhero movie back then. Prior to, they didn't talk about the internet, because let's be honest, the internet would go loco about the concept of a African American playing Wonder Man. Even though it's not really that fucking important, but let's be honest, that is what it is. I think they maybe wouldn't want to touch on that, because they did that with She-Hulk, and might get to kind of backfire a little bit, because it kind of felt like you try and do commentary about it, and might get it came across as you were more fussed about, sticking it, doing this to the internet trolls than telling a decent story. So, and that. So I was kind of pleased I didn't touch on that. But, but he bumps, Simon Williams bumps into Travis Lowry, they team up, and you have the journey of Simon Williams becoming the new Wonder Man. And you get, like, all the things that happens in these type of shows where you see the struggling actor, the sacrifices that actor does who doesn't get a lot of work, family members maybe questioning your life decisions, questioning if you should just give up and get a real job, and they'll be like, hey, there's an opportunity, you can work with me. Like, his brother is like saying, work with me because you'll get paid. But meanwhile, like, the mom is super impressed with him and all that, and stuff like that. Or the self-doubt, the self-tapes, the maybe sometimes the jealousy, envy of actors in the film industry, how it it how it can piss you off a lot, and yeah, essentially it's all these things that you see in these type of Hollywood industry meta shows. You also have the damage control storyline, which is more of a side plot. It's more of the B plot because there were parts where I forgot that damage control was in this show because it was all about Wonder Man, Wonder Man, Wonder Man. You know, Simon Williams wants to become Wonder Man because damage control, yeah, does finds, or one guy in damage control finds that Simon is a dangerous threat. Simon has superpowers, which is a big no-no in the film industry because there was a massive, big thing that happened, which is dedicated to a entire episode, but there is dedicated of explaining why Hollywood was like, if you have superpowers, no thank you, or you better fucking hide it. Anyway, but that felt a bit of a B plot, and I was like, maybe they should have fleshed it out a little bit. And it is, look, I think what it is, it's have the damage control situation happen so it feels like it's a Marvel thing. But if you took damage control and just have Simon and Travis just becoming actors doing this big budget film, it probably would work as well. But my guess, the idea is, hey, this is going to be a superhero drama. There's going to be people out there who are like, where are my superpowers? Where's the punching? And you get one punch. You get one fight scene in the entire show. So, and it all happens in episode 5. So you kind of, so probably that's probably what damage control is, and also adds like another probably is add layers and stakes and obstacle that needs to happen that will affect the relationship between Travis and Simon, and that. But look, this show is good. It's a good show, decent show. I still think Daredevil, Born Again, and WandaVision are still the best 2 shows that Marvel has done. By the way, that Born Again season 2 trailer, perfect. Oh, it's so good. There hasn't been one bad season of this damn of anything Daredevil related. You know, you had the 3 seasons of the original show, and now this, and then season 1 Born Again, and it's also it's cool seeing Jessica back. Yeah, Jessica Jones back. Ella's pulling the best Kilgrave. Anyway. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. If you've seen Wonder Man, if you've seen all the episodes, half the episodes, couple of the episodes. If it worked, didn't work for you, comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Link below is a link, social media link to Blue Sky, so you can follow me there as the choice of social media, as I like to pick, the only one that is a fucking cesspool. Anyway, comment below, let me know what you think of Wonder Man. Here's the power extension for you. Imagine that. Imagine if they did do a Wonder Man theme song in the same style as the old Wonder Woman show. Imagine that. In the power that you possess. Anyway. Comment below, let me know your thoughts.